Here we are, 10:38 at night, Thursday night, way past my bedtime. I've got my jammies on. I've got my little fluffy bunny rabbit to go to bed. But before we go to bed, we have to get our accountability call done with the Frati family. I know that they're at the Dallas business presentation tonight with executive consultants Danielle and Steve Lee, closing out the meeting, doing their wonderful job as they always do. As well as the usual team with SC Paul Mitchell, EC Chris with a K, and who did you say was also presenting tonight, Dennis? It was Paul, Chris,
and Tien Bowie.
Tien. Yes, of course. How come I forget Tien? So there must have been someone else doing. Was he doing the money?
No, that was it. I think there was no one else.
All right, cool. Well, that's great.
Yes.
A heck of a lineup. That's a great lineup. But
yes.
All right, so you got a little bit of a hint as to who it is. Obviously, it's the Frati family. So first of all, what I want to do, because I know the kids are going to be going off to bed pretty soon, is have everybody in the Frati family say hello to everybody. So after 3, I want you to say hello, everybody out there. After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hello,
Oh my God, it's just so priceless. Oh, all right. Well, my day is complete now. I've heard my little nieces and nephews, and my grandpa Dennis.
I'll get you for that someday.
I know you will. All right. Well, let's dive straight on it because it's late. I'm tired. I know you guys are tired. So how was your day today, guys?
It was good. I was able to get an appointment with Calvin. We had called. I called him, answered the phone, and we talked. And because I called him at first, I should go back. I called first, got a voicemail, so I didn't want to leave a message. And I know he sometimes likes text. He says it on his message too. He says, it's quicker if you reach me by text. So I text him.
Sure.
And I said basically, I know. I'm sure you spoke to your wife Chrisette already, and so I was wondering if maybe Friday would be good. And I gave him a time. I said late afternoon or something. And so I left it at that. And then he called me back probably about 30 minutes later, apologizing for missing my call earlier, and then he said basically that he said it's really tough with the kids. The schedule right now, they're doing so many things and everything. And I said, well, I understand with 6 kids. Yeah, I understand that. You guys have always been very involved with their children. So, and then he brought up before I even had a chance to mention it. He said, well, I said, how about if we just, how about if it's just you and I? Is that you and I get together? I said, that would be great. That'd be fine. We could do that. So I was thinking at the time, he said Monday or Tuesday would probably be the best days. So I was scheduling it. I scheduled it for Tuesday. I got it for Tuesday at around 1:30. He's out in Arlington, and I'm going to meet him for lunch because he gets out of work very late, he says, probably like 7 o'clock or so. He needs to take the train in and stuff like this. So I'm going to meet him for like lunch. I'm going to go to his place where he works and do the presentation there. And
that's great.
Yeah. So I should have. I didn't do it for Monday only because when I was talking to Eric, I had called him back. Well, actually texted because again he's a 30-year-old who likes texting rather than calling. So I texted him, and he mentioned about, he couldn't do Friday because he said, don't you remember Friday I'm going to be, I'm off, so I'm taking the family and going away. So I said, great, okay, I understand. And I said, let's do Monday then, and at 1 o'clock. Would that work for you? And he said, yeah, I think so. I said, let me check with the pastor because he's going to be at the church. and I'll get back to you about that. Confirm it. I said, great. So he did text back. He showed me a picture of the schedule, and he said, I forgot I have to preach at some church at 2 o'clock, though. That won't work. He said something else came up. He said, just been a very, his quote was, it's really busy, brother, right now. So I texted him back, and I said, understand, I said, same thing. I said, we're real busy, too. I said, but, so I sent a text to him about Wednesday at 1 o'clock, knowing that I had the appointment Tuesday, so I can't do Tuesday. And I said, I left the Monday open hoping that, we could meet. So I kind of lost that Monday. I'll fill in with something else. But and I haven't heard back from him yet. So I'll try tomorrow, see if I can, confirm next. I basically used the term that you said, choice. Let's pencil in, Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
Good.
Just try then. And I haven't heard back from him on that. But
all right.
So that kind of finished those two. And then I had the opportunity to drop a customer off today at my job, and we're driving down, and his name is Sam. He's a 60-year-old man, and he started talking to me about my job. He's like, "Is this all you do? Is this what you do all day?" I said, "Yeah, this is what I do." And that's great. I said, I need another job, or a part-time job. I need some kind of job, I said, oh, okay. So we got in the car and we started talking. He told me about he used to work for another dealership. I won't mention the name. I don't want to. He was speaking badly about it, but anyway. And he said, yeah. So I don't want to. Yeah. So anyway, I'll do it off the recording sometime to you. But anyway, and just saying, yeah. I was listening to his pain, just kind of that he's looking for some other work, and hey, maybe he could, you guys hiring, that type of thing. And I said, well, I don't know. I said, maybe I can contact with my boss. So I'm thinking in the back of my mind is, maybe I'll offer this guy. And so as we went down, we started talking about different things. I found out that he was on a phone conversation. I were over and say he recently just moved up to McKinney, and so I know he's where he's located. So when I dropped him off at his location, as he's getting ready to get out, I said to him, I said, oh, by the way, I said, because we were talking about different things, politics and all this other kind of stuff. And I said to him, I said, just some thought here. I said, my wife and I are involved in a business project that we recently just started, and we're really excited by it. It's really working out well for us in the area. I said, it may or may not be something for you, but hey, I said, why don't you give me your name and your number? And I said, because now I got to get back to the shop. Actually, I did. I had to go back to make another pickup for somebody. So that was my being hurry. Yeah, I was like, get out of jail card. But and he was like, yeah, great. He gave me his name, Sam and stuff. He said, yeah. I said, and he did ask me. He said, what's it about? And I said, well, just a business project. He goes, yeah. I said, but what's it about? So I took a chance. I said, well, it's electricity. He goes, oh, okay, yeah. And so I gave him his number. He said, yeah, give me a call. I said, and text me, boss's number. And I said, yeah, I'll do that. And as he got out, he opened the door. And he turned back to me. He goes, by the way, he says, I have my bachelor's degree in marketing. And I went, that's great.
Wow. Good job. That's a nice job. Beautifully done. I really like that.
Thank you. And, well, there's more to it. So I texted him when I got home.
Okay.
And gave me information, of my boss and stuff. And then last night I sent him another text, and I said, hey, I was thinking, about maybe tomorrow, around 1 o'clock, we meet so I can show you my business project. And there was a few hours delay, but he texts back later and says, okay, buddy. So I took great, now I'm going to wait. So I called him, and I picked the phone up, and we started talking. And so we're meeting tomorrow. The time, he's not sure because he found out he had some kind of business meeting at 2 o'clock. So be coming in from Austin, I think, earlier. So he's gonna call. He's gonna text me when he's He's close to where I am, and we'll meet up there. So I have a definite appointment, but I'm not sure of the time yet. So, yeah. So
great job, nicely done.
Thank you. And then I called Mike, the guy from Rhode Island. I did get a call into him, but I got a voicemail, and I wanted to talk to him in person. So I didn't. I just kind of like, hey, Mike, it's Dennis. I haven't talked to you in a while. I'll call. I feel I'll call him back because it has been that 10 years since we really talked. So I got to call him back to catch him on the phone, and like you said, just to catch up and reminisce, and then take it from there. Then make the second call to do that. So, but and I'm still trying to work with one of the guys, that guy Fred. I usually have a lot of people around him. I was trying to shoot for something today, but I heard him say he had something after work. So it's just trying to find a time with him between his kids. He's got three. I saw the pictures. 3 young girls. Are probably, I would say, 10 and under. Probably 10, 7, 9, and 10, something like that. And maybe 12-year-old girls, big girls and stuff. So, and then there's hours there. So his big thing is, I think just finding a time, getting him down to a time that where we can sit down and I can just quickly show him the business. So,
right.
But he seems positive about it. He seems receptive, I guess is a better word I'm trying to say about that. So it's just I'm going to try again tomorrow. Maybe we could do something, so I can meet him maybe quick after work. Like when he gets up at 5, I'll hang around, try to catch him there, make a quick presentation, maybe do a validation call with you, and see what happens with that. So
good. All right, good deal.
Yep. So that's pretty much my day.
That's a good day, my friend. I appreciate it. Now, remember to keep score. The number of invites you've done and the number of appointments that we've made, so that on Sunday we can kind of have a look at our week and see, the success rate that we had, because we need to keep a measure of how successful we're having. Otherwise, we don't know if we're getting better at what we do. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that'd be good.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. Okay, I will do that. I will document all that stuff. Okay, great.
Okay, and did Dee manage to do anything today?
I will pass the phone over to my lovely, beautiful wife.
Okay.
Fantastic. Hello there.
Yeah, how are you?
Fantastic. And how are you, my lovely?
I'm good. I haven't spoken with Brad, but I did reach out again to the one customer, or the one potential customer. His name is Vashni, and I haven't heard back from him. But I did do some research on my friends from Japan. I don't know if that's what I should be doing right now or any of that.
Yeah, let me hear all about it. Let me. What you got?
Okay, so I have my friend Kumiko, and I was trying to find them on Facebook, and I realized she was already my friend on Facebook. I just hadn't talked to her in a while. And so I looked up her information, and when I scanned in my phone, I realized I already had her phone number. So I'm just needing to make sure I get that down. Yeah, and so I got Kumiko's phone number, and we're Facebook friends, and she wanted to get together and practice my Japanese. I said, there's nothing to practice. I have to learn it. I mean, I was like a little kid when I was just barely learning just my numbers with my grandma. I didn't learn anything. But anyway,
right.
And I reached out to Alice. Alice is her mother's Japanese, her father's Caucasian, and so it's Alice and Sky and Harmony. And Alice sat across from me here on campus, I don't know, about a year. I don't know how long her scholarship was. So she had CNI forever. So so that was kind of good. And so I'm waiting to hear back from Alice. And Yuji was our neighbor downstairs. He left he left after he graduated. He wanted to stay around for a while, but he left because he got frustrated with American television. So they literally showered us with gifts all the time. It was just very, very cultural. My grandmother would do that. I'd wake up every morning, and there'd be money on my nightstand. It's just a cultural thing. And so UG was doing that. And yeah, that's just a thing that's very just beautiful. But anyway, so we can't find UG on Facebook. So we have a call out to the ministry, which is here on campus again, down the block, and asking if anyone remembers UG and how to get a hold of him. And we got a call back tonight that they're going to talk to the pastor so they can find UG for us. So we'll find out about that. But anyway,
great.
And UG is actually he really loved Dennis. He was really connected with Dennis. But anyway, and then Marty. Okay, so I was thinking of Marty because Marty and I went on a missions trip together. And Marty was on our leadership team. There were 4 of us, and Marty Cordo was really Marty Santana. But anyway, that's another story. But she, I was looking at her up, and I'm like, man, I need to get in touch with Marty again. And so I found her on Facebook, and then when I found her on Facebook, I realized I have Marty's number too.
Oh my gosh.
Marty's phone number. So anyway, so Marty and I are actually connecting as we speak. That's why I wasn't really talking to you, because she and I were connecting on Facebook just now. But anyway, and so Marty is a photographer. She loves photography, and Kumiko is a wife, and Alice is still single. Her brothers Sky and Harmony are single and very young. Marty's older, probably in her 30s now, and Kumiko is very young. And then when I was looking for Marty, I found Gumi, and her name is Sagumi. And so I thought, oh, my goodness, Gumi sat on my lap for 28 days because we were on a mission trip, and she's so tiny. She's, a lot of people lapped up, and so to fit in the little travel vans everywhere we went. And so Gumi is already my Facebook friend too. So I'm just trying to compile names right now.
Right. Perfect.
And yeah, so far I have 7. We have 7 people that I know from Japan. So I'm just that's kind of all I did today, was just doing some little research and stuff.
Well, what might be interesting is for us to do a week of just doing Japanese calls for,
okay.
So we put invites together specifically for Japan. That would be an interesting purge call week.
Wow.
So, yeah, we may do that. That could be an idea. And for those of you on the audience who are listening, when you listen back to this, let me know in the comments underneath the Facebook post if you would like to have a week of just Japanese invites. That would be kind of interesting. And that would really put you on the spot, Dee.
I don't care. That's a lot of fun. These are all friends and people that I...
Perfect.
Yeah,
and that would force us to put some very Japanese specific invites together, and I think that would be a very effective week to do. So let's look into that. I like that. Okay. Good. So was there anything else?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there was anything else.
Okay.
What am I forgetting about?
All right. Well, if we have time, I'd love to hear one of the invites from one of the other kids. I've got one from David and Hannah to come. Is that correct, or are they in bed already?
Yes, sir. Yes. Which one, guys? Which one just wants to do it? Okay, Hannah said she'll do it first. Okay.
Hannah's going to do it. Okay.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hi, Hannah. How are you, sweetheart?
Good.
Fantastic. Okay. So you've got an invite together, and don't forget we need the 5 guidelines. It's going to be in a hurry. Then you're going to use your mum and dad's why, and then the hook about being excited about, you started a new business project that's going well, and then the takeaway. This may or may not be your thing, and then being intentional about setting a date. Do you have that all ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you a question first. First of all, who are we inviting?
Pastor Shaw.
Okay, fantastic. So now for those who are listening into the call, Hannah, just tell me a little bit about you. How old are you, lovely?
11.
11. Oh, dear, what a little sausage. You are so lovely. You're 11 years old. And here you are putting an invite together for the Purge Call. I love it. All right, so, Hannah, 11 years old. Let me hear your invite to Pastor Shaw.
Yes, sir. Hey, Pastor Sean, this is Hannah. I'm in a little bit of a hurry. My mom and dad started a new business project that is really working out in the DFW area. And I wanted to see if you would like to take a look at what we're doing for a couple of reasons. Financial freedom, retirement, or maybe because the kids will soon be going to college. It might not be your thing. What are you doing after work? Or is the weekend better to get together with my parents?
You are destined for great things, my lovely. That was lovely. That was really, really good. However, there was one thing missing. Just one thing missing, because you were in a hurry. You did great. And you said, my mom and dad have started a new business project, which was great. You said, I want you to take a look at the business for a couple of reasons, which was good. And then you talked about being intentional. You want to get together here, you want to get together. That was all great, but we missed out one thing. We didn't talk about the why. So, number one, being in a hurry, okay? So if I was doing this invite, I always use my son going to college, Max, who you will get to meet at some point, and you'll really like Max. Max is lovely. But I would say, hey, Pastor Shaw, I'm in a little bit of a hurry right now, but I've been meaning to give you a call. Do you have a couple of minutes? And he'll say yes. And then I'll tell him my why. I'll say, Pastor Shaw, my son Max is going to college next year, and I want to make sure that he comes out of college without the dreaded college debt that so many kids have. And that's when I'll then say, so I started a new business project with my wife that's working really well for me in the DFW area. You see, so that was the little bit that was missing in your invite. Other than that, it was absolutely perfect. You did a great job. So just got to remember. No, you're very welcome. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for taking all the time, because I know you would have put a lot of effort into it. You did a fantastic job. So next time, because obviously we're doing this week and everybody in the audience is listening to us, and that's great, but we're going to keep doing this. So I want you to be helping your mum and dad to put the invites together. Don't forget, so be in a hurry, then use the why. And your mum and dad's why would be, they're coming up to retirement, and they've got to make sure they have enough money for retirement when they get a little older, but also making sure they have enough money to get your kids into college, because we want to make sure you don't have college debt too. So that would be the why. And then the hook. So we started a new business project, really excited about it. It's going really well for us in the DFW area. May or may not be your cup of tea. But what are you doing after work around 5 o'clock? I'd love you to take a look at what we're doing, see if it makes sense for you. Okay, lovely?
Yes, sir.
Hannah, you're the best. I know you went to a lot of effort with that, so thank you so much. So Sarah, I know Sarah, you did one the other day, and Hannah, you both did fantastic. Great jobs, girls. And then, so now we've got tomorrow night. You're very welcome. And then tomorrow night, David, you're going to be good for an invite for us tomorrow night?
Yes, sir.
Good job. All right, so I'll be looking forward to it. So you've had the advantage of listening to me helping the girls, so you won't miss anything out on that, okay? So I know you'll get everything on there, and we'll be good to go. No pressure, though.
Okay.
All right, okay. All right, well, good night, kids. And Dennis and Dee, thank you so much again for a great day. You had a good day there, Dennis. You should be proud of yourself. And Dee, I'm looking forward to that list for Japan. I think that could be a good week. As I say, I'm going to put the feelers out to see if people want a specific Japanese week. I think that would be really effective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, I want you to say goodnight to everybody in the audience. They'll be listening to this when I actually get it up on the internet. So, everybody, say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
It's like what was that show back in the 70s, the Brady Bunch? For all the kids. Or it's like the Frati Bunch. It's almost the same thing. I love it.
Thank you, my friend.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. I'm going to see what I can do to help with the customers for Anna as well. So but we'll talk about that tomorrow. But guys, have a great night, and thank you again for working so hard. And I'll speak to you. I know I'll be speaking to you tomorrow. You guys call me all the time, which is awesome. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night.
All right. Good night.